You know, people, sometimes in life, you just got to be that guy, man. You got to be that guy. Normally, when I go out in public, to do anything, whatever that may be, I usually just keep to myself and, just act polite and courteous when I deal with people at, certain hardware stores or wherever it is that I'm going, right? So this particular day, I needed some stuff from the hardware store. So I go to the hardware store and I get what I had to get, and I stand in line, and I notice this older gentleman sort of just walking up and down the aisle looking very confused. Now, I don't know. I don't have to say he was in his late 70s or 80s. Like he was up there, but that's beyond the point. Anyways, he was walking up and down the aisle, and then finally he went to this kid with the vest on. He was working at the hardware store, obviously, right? And he says to the kid, I guess the kid looked like he was 15 or 16 years old, maybe his first job, I don't know. He says, yeah, son, I'm looking for a particular hinge, and I can't seem to find it. Can you show me where it is? And I guess the kid was having a bad day or something, because he's like, well, yeah, it's just down aisle 7 at the back there, onto your right. So the old man goes back again, and he's walking up and down, and now I can't. All of a sudden, I got kind of nosy, right? I'm just kind of looking. It was a long lineup, and I was just kind of looking, and I just kind of observing what was going on. So the old man goes down there again. He was down there for like 5 minutes. Obviously couldn't find what he was looking for. Came back up again. He says, yeah, son, I can't seem to find these hinges. Can you come down and show me where it is? Kid's like, listen, I told you where it was. It's down aisle 7 onto the left. Or onto the right, whatever he said. So anyways, the old man is like, all right, whatever. So he goes back down again. So I just thought, you know what? This is a hell of a long lineup. I think I'm going to go browse a little bit longer. I don't really like standing in the lineups. So I don't know what came over me really, but that part of me I thought was dead. But like anything else, man, sometimes you just got to speak up. So I walk up to the kid. I said, hey, how's it going, man? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. He seemed like he was down the dumps, right? I said, you having a bad day or what? He's like, oh, what do you mean? So, well, I noticed that the old guy there was asking you for, a hinge or whatever he was looking for. And he asked you if you could find it for him, considering you work here, right? Yeah, I work here. I told him where it was, though, man. I told him it was down in aisle 7, down there in the corner. They said, well, the guy can't find it, man. Obviously, right? I said, listen, man. Come with me. He says, what do you mean, come with me? I said, come with me. We're going to go take a walk. So he's like, all right, whatever, man. So we walk down aisle 7. We meet up with the old guy. I said, did you find what you're looking for, sir? No, I can't seem to find it. It's not the right size hinge. I said, well, this gentleman right here is going to help you, and he's going to show you exactly what you're looking for. And if there's a problem with that, then we're going to have to go talk to management. So the kid's like, yeah, okay, sorry about that. I was just having a bad day. I drank a little bit last night. I'm hungover as hell. And it's Sunday, and I really don't want to be here. I said, hey, man, everybody's got their thing, right? I said, I understand you're probably getting paid like shit to come here on a Sunday to deal with people and to show them where stuff is, right? And you're probably doing this because your parents fucking made you do it, right? So let's do this together. I said, let's go and find the hinge. So anyways, we got the hinge, we found it. And by the time it was all said and done, the line was like clear. There was one person ahead of me, went and paid for my stuff, and out the door I went, man. Now everybody's happy. Things like this, man, if you see, you know, something like that happening, instead of just being the silent observer, go do help people, man. Like, I felt great after I left there, man. I was like the top of the world. It just made my day. It made the old man's day. And it probably probably the kid probably had a better day too, man. But this is it, man. People would rather, you know, film the incident happening and not say nothing and throw it on freaking one of these social platforms to get a bunch of views, right? I see this all the time with people helping out the homeless and stuff like that, right? And then they'll film it, right? And they'll say, "Oh, here's me helping the homeless. I'm going to buy this amount of burgers and I'm going to go give them out to the homeless, or I'm going to give this guy whatever amount of money," whatever the case may be, right? Now, you're not doing it from the bottom of your heart. You're doing it so you get views on the friggin' platform. If you're going to do something like that, just do it. You don't need to film it and put it on a platform, social media, to show people how kind and good-hearted you are. No, you just want your stupid views, man. It's sickening. This day and age is really, really sickening, man. Everybody's just looking for that validation one way or another, right? Oh, look at me, I give to the homeless. And, oh, look at me, I did this or I did that. Hey, man, in that particular incident, if I had someone filming it, the whole thing, it might have made it a little bit more friggin' visual and you know, put you in the moment of what actually happened. But that's not my intention, man. Do things because you want to do things, man. Do things out of the kindness of your heart. Do things because you don't want the outside validation from people because you did a good deed. You just do these things, man, and then good things happen. It's just good karma, man. But I just felt the need to share that. And, you know, this is not one of my normal videos that I do, but, like, come on, people. You know, step it up a little bit. Like, put your phones away and do things because you want to do them, not because you want to have views from a bunch of fucking people that you don't even know, to show that you're some kind of person that, you know, if you did it behind fucking, you know, closed doors, so to speak, where nobody knew that you did this particular thing, you'd still feel good about it, man. So anyways, with that being said, take it easy. See you next.